Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to the first episode of my Rebooted Q&A. There's quite a few questions to get through, so let's kick it off. First of all, there are 8 questions from Express Gaming. What are you going to open up 2 or more maximum gold this year, 2021? I haven't decided whether or not I want to get the new maximum gold yet. It depends what's in there. Depends if there's anything that interests me. If there's anything that'll be on my wants list at the time, then I'll pick it up. But at the moment, I'm undecided. 2. Favourite birthday gift you got so far I got for you? This was a tough one, but honestly, I think it would have to be the Dark Magician Girl pop figure. Yeah, I don't think I've revealed this on YouTube yet, but yeah, Express Gaming got me this for my birthday this year, and it's stacked over there somewhere, right next to my Dark Magician pop figure. So that's cool. 3. What other decks are you into making in the future? I don't think the into was meant to be there. There is one which I told you and the others about in the chat, but despite saying that I didn't want to build or rebuild anything new, I'm actually going to be making a deck called Hands of Danger, which is basically a deck with danger monsters and the hand monsters in them, because I've been quite tempted to play both archetypes in something, but just couldn't figure out what. Then I came up with the idea of this. Of course, I don't know if someone else thought of it, but at the very least it's something I've thought of and would like to have a go at. I also am quite tempted to make 3 more character decks, the characters in question being Joey, Zane and Asta, but I'm not really in a rush to make those anytime soon. I just want to focus on finishing Hands of Danger and Poker Knights, and picking up bits and pieces from other decks really. Nothing essential, but just stuff that would be nice to have. 4. Would you ever dye your hair a different colour one day? It's funny you should ask that, because for quite a few years now I wanted to dye my hair dark blue, but just never got round to it, because blue is my favourite colour, and I'd love to have blue hair. Maybe not a really bright blue, but just more of a dark blue. So I need to know how to do it, or get someone to do it for me. Should I proceed with this? 5. Now that lockdown has ended for the UK, do you plan to have your holiday in France again? By the way, it's spelt T-O-O, not 2-W-O, just saying. I don't know if that'll happen this year. I guess it would be nice to know again, but the issues are I don't speak a lot of French, just only the basics. Which is interesting, because I did have French lessons in school. I did it for my GCSEs, but unfortunately, since I left school, my ability to speak French has kind of diminished. The other thing is, there's obviously no internet access, or at least no consistent internet access, if I'm at a campsite. While they are enjoyable, I kind of want to do other things, really. 6. What's your favourite fruits? Apples. I do like eating an apple every day. Although what's quite weird is that I don't like apple juice and apple squash or apple sauce. Yeah, weird, I know, but I don't know what it is. I just don't like the taste of them that much. But I will happily just eat an actual apple and apple crumble. I do also like strawberries and raspberries though. Other fruits, not so much. 7. Name your favourite movies from 2012 up to 2020. This took a lot of thinking, but honestly, there's only 3, really. The Avengers, as in the first Marvel Avengers film, Avengers Endgame, and Man of Steel. That's pretty much it. I think I did like Justice League, though. I have the DVD, and I quite enjoy it. Need to watch it again at some point. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely those movies. Number 8. If you were in Lord of the Rings, what character do you think you would add? What grammar do you think you'd look like, and what voice would you fit? I feel like I could voice pretty much any of them, but as for looks, Aragorn. Definitely Aragorn. Like, if my hair was longer and I had a beard or was just unshaven on my face, I could pull off an uncanny resemblance to Aragorn. Most definitely. And the next 5 questions are from Matthew Welch. 1. Out of the new Utopia support that has come out in Lightning Overdrive, which one is your favourite? I think I'd say the cover card. What was its proper name? Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray. That was it. I'm surprised it doesn't have number 39 in the name. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Very easy to bring out, and I love how he equips any Zeal weapon to him from the deck, which is very handy. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to try him out yet, but yeah, it's a cool, fun card. Also, I did finally finish my Utopia deck, actually. I finished rebuilding it with the newer stuff, so expect some duels with it soon. 2. What do you think of the Karibo Brothers cards? Very cool and very cute, most definitely. I didn't think we'd ever get them as real cards, and yeah, here we are. I find it interesting how it's taken Konami almost 20 years to give us cards that appeared in the original series, and then it takes almost 2 decades to make them into real cards. Like, that's weird. I don't know if I'll build an actual Karibo deck or rebuild my Sky Scourge Karibo deck in real life, but but like I said before, I'll definitely want them for my Yugi deck collection. 3. Have you been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, and what do you think about the series so far? I was watching it, and it was good for what it is, but to be honest, after the first 40 episodes, I kind of lost interest and just couldn't be bothered to watch it after that. It's not really something I have the patience for, unlike the previous series. I don't know. It was pretty epic though when Seventh Road Magician was summoned though, and it had its own theme song, which I can't seem to find on YouTube, which is da 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 da. And that's the best description I have for it. And I do actually like the idea of rush duels. I just don't know if I can be bothered to continue watching it. I don't know. That being said, I would love to give Rush Duels a try. Looks like a lot of fun, despite the fact that there's no rituals and extra deck monsters, by the looks of it. And I really hope Konami reconsiders and brings them into the TCG, because let's face it, it kind of looks more fun than the normal game and speed duels, not gonna lie. Especially since whoever goes first can actually draw turn 1. I really wish we still had that rule in the normal game, not gonna lie. And as for the fact that Dark Magician and other classic boss monsters are all limited in Rush Duel format, well, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm chill with it. At least if I do play a spellcaster deck, which I would like to do, it gives me a feel of how I played Dark Magician back in the good old days. Just feeling like Yugi wielding just one Dark Magician. Anyway, I digress. 4. Just like what you said about the September 2007 format in the past, that is also one of 2 of my favourite formats as well. What is your favourite memory of that format? I actually have 3 favourites, not gonna lie, because that was when I first played in a tag team tournament, as my friend Derek started running those, like, back in the days when he was still running tournaments. He started them up at the end of 2007, but didn't have that many, which is a pity because I like that. Other fond memories I have are making top 2 for the first time ever with my Elemental Hero deck, which is something I never ever thought I'd do back then, but I did, and I beat Perfect Circle Monarch in top 4. Shame though that I lost against fucking Nurseburn in the final, and the other one being winning a tournament with my Dark Magician deck for the 2nd time ever, which was also my 4th ever tournament victory overall. Those were good times, because I did win another one in March 2007, and I won another one with my machine deck right at the start of 2007, which was the first tournament I ever won, and my 3rd tournament win was with my generic warrior deck, in the summer of 2007, more specifically round 2 of the Summer Cup qualifier. I know I kind of digressed a bit again, but yeah, lots of fond memories from back then. 5. Are there any cards that you used to play in your Dark Magician deck that you miss playing and want to play in your deck again, if and when you are able to? Yeah, there's quite a few, not gonna lie. All my generic rank 4s, Skilled Dark Magician, Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning, and Dark Armed Dragon. More so those 3 main deck monsters. I mean, I did talk about Skilled Dark Magician before, but not gonna lie, I do miss running Skilled Dark. He was like the first, if not one of the first ever Dark Magician support cards. It's just a pity I'm not running him nowadays. I would like to, but the problem is that he does take up a normal summon, which I usually use for Magician's Rod. Well, unless of course I special summon Skilled Dark Magician off Magician Navigation. That's a thought. I also miss running Dark Magician of Chaos as well. Of course, the problem is that he's kind of a brick. It's just unfortunate that his level is too high to be summoned off Navigation. Dedication through Light and Darkness can be searched out, though. I just don't know. It's difficult fitting in other cards I want to fit into my deck. As for BLS and Dark Armed Dragon, yeah, I miss running them as well. It's a shame, really, because they were great alternative boss monsters to top deck into and get me out of tight spots. Because one of the problems with Dark Magician is that it doesn't do that well in top deck mode. If I lose my board presence or get overwhelmed, it can be difficult to make a comeback. Like the only card I can top deck that can help me out is Mahard at the moment. That's it really, and that's one of the reasons why I run Mahard. It's just difficult to run Dark Armed Dragon in BLS. I feel like I do have a sufficient number of darks, but there's a lack of space. And as for BLS, well, there's not enough light monsters to make him worthwhile, unfortunately. Next question is from A. Carter 51. With everything happening in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh!, do you plan on participating in remote duel tournaments if possible? Well, it's not really my thing, to be honest. Because obviously, around about the time of lockdown, I decided to retire from tournaments, so they haven't really interested me. Although, that being said, there is this tournament challenge I decided to do earlier in the year where I want to use my 15 best decks or epic elite decks in tournaments, just making a temporary comeback to them. But I don't know about remote duel ones though. Maybe if my Yu-Gi-Oh! Friends from Aylesbury organised something like that, then I'd be up for it. But I don't really know how to set up a remote duel setup. It's just easier playing face to face, really, or with Edo Pro, and I guess Dueling Book. I would have said YGO Pro, but I've had a bit of an issue with YGO Pro. For some reason, it's not starting up properly on my PC and laptop. It's kind of annoying. So it's kind of impossible to use it for the next series of the Dark Richician's Deck Grand Championship. But thankfully I have got Edo Pro on both computers. So yeah, that's that. And the last two questions are from Wyvern. Good to see this segment back again, and I'm glad you've stamped out certain questions. Thanks very much. How many current format decks do you have built at the moment, and which are they? Too many. Well, as it stands at the moment, I currently have 17. 15 of them are, of course, my Epic Elite decks, which are Dark Magician, Elemental Heroes, and Rainbow Neos, my favourite and signature three. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Elemental Hero Divine Neos, Evil Heroes, Destiny Heroes, Cybursts, Rockets, Black Wings, Raid Raptors, Yugi Gadget, Speedroids, and Supreme Kings. And the other two current format decks I have are my Egyptian God deck and, like I said, my Utopia deck, which I put back together. I did, of course, have Galaxy Photons, Fish, Gagagars, and small spaceships out, but they've been put away in folders and a box, at least for now. One day they'll come back and I'll play them again. I just really want to try and cut down on decks, although it's not easy to do. Like, every time I try, those decks just keep coming back. And then, of course, like I said, I'm rebuilding my Poker Knights with the new support and making Hands of Danger. That being said, though, all the decks I've put away in folders will come back eventually. In 2 years' time, at the absolute latest, because that's when I'll be celebrating 20 years since I first got into the game, or at least that's the plan anyway. And then, of course, once I've done this tournament challenge thing with my Epic Elite decks, they'll be put away in binders. Red Eyes and Egyptian Gods are sticking around for a while longer, because Weber's 5 wants to challenge my Red Eyes deck with his Cyber Darks once the structure deck comes out, and Express Gaming wants to do a tag team duel where me and him team up and use our Egyptian God decks against someone. Yeah, that's the plans. And finally, which cards are you looking forward to out of Dawn of Majesty? The Stardust support, definitely that. That being said, I haven't looked at what else is in the set. I don't really have much knowledge about it. I know that Sue ships are in there, which Express Gaming is interested in, and I believe Retort Fusion is in there. I think. I don't know. But other than that, I don't know what else is in the set. But Stardust support is all I care about. I will once again be going halves on a case with Max B. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If I do pull a Starlight Rare Stardust Dragon, which has been confirmed. That'll go to Express Gaming, because he did ask me beforehand for it. Of course, if Max pulls one, then yeah, he's keeping that, which is fair enough. I mean, I personally don't really care for Starlight Rare Stardust Dragon. I mean, although Stardust Dragon is my favourite synchro, like, I'm not fussed about getting it myself. Like, I'm perfectly happy with the Ultimate Rare one I own. And the Ghost Rare that's in my Ghost Rare collection. And that is it for questions in this episode. Let me just refresh the page and make sure I haven't missed any that may have been posted at the last minute. Nope, doesn't look like it. All good there. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for your guys' questions. Boy, this has been a long episode. But then again, it is the series premiere. And yeah, again, if you have any more questions you guys want to ask me, just post them in the comments down below. And yeah, just like before, I do these episodes every Tuesday evening, UK time, so be sure to get your guys' questions in before then, so that you don't miss out. Thanks again for watching, and stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.